Big shout out to Humboldt County out there at the Heights. Everyone was a guest every time, Out there to my Redskins, you know what I'm saying? My B Dogs out there in Humboldt County representing out there in McKinleyville. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all the beautiful people from I guess you would go to Crescent City all the way down to Eureka, um, King Simon, all them people out there struggling, all my fishers, you know what I'm saying? My weed cultivators, a big mad shout out to them people who was looking out to me, you know what I mean? And big shout out to the fictitious Sean Paul, little monkey finted motherfuckers out there, practicing that martial arts and that art of human care and kindness. Each one teach one. Selassie I jah-ras-tafari. Um, Big shout out to everybody who come and check a joint out, smoke one with your boy, you know what I mean? And if you feel, leave a comment, you know what I mean? I see a lot of the people from, the areas that come check a brother out, you know what I mean? But again, if there's something that I said that wasn't the truth, let it be known. Don't be a coward, you know? Or if there's nothing to say, then I understand that, but I don't know. People always use what you do to try to make a negative spin out of it. So I went on a little journey the other day, and because marijuana is big to me, it's big like any other thing that's gonna heal someone. They need their medication, yada yada yada. So I went on this place, and this guy he had cancer, and he started up a co-op, and it's so beneficial because it gives you an umbrella, you know what I mean, to shade off some of the negative things that might come up from the law, And these people treated me good, so Agenda 215 out there in Irvine, big shots out. If you got your card, if you got your recommendation, I highly advise you go check these people out. They're about the serious business. The other day, well, ways back, I was talking to this youth on this website, and I don't know if she'll ever see this, but I was talking to her, and she and herself to me catapulted a lot of good things because she her name was like Roots Roster or something like that on the sign in lane, and she asked the question, um, is Christ the same as the Father? It, and it, did the Father go through the same thing as Christ did? And I replied back, if you's Roots Rasta, you should know, or is your Roots Rasta in the making? And like I like to spark a motherfucker to think, you know what I mean? I like to spark somebody to think like, damn, what did he just say? You know what I mean? And instead of the spark being for the thought, it was for those who were trying to prove their overwhelming education and their their what do you call it? They call themselves elders. You know what I'm saying? One dude went on to say, "Hey, yeah, if if I walk for a thousand years or 100 years and I don't teach the next person what I know, then I'm hindering them, and it's obvious that you would need to teach someone something that you learned. So this dude was obviously trying. He was holding on to threads because that's the weak statement. I mean, that's obvious, you know. But if a person wants to show themselves approved, there's no other life lesson but life itself, you know. So the youth looked it up, because I kept telling her, look it up, and these fools, they just kept going back and forth like, oh, you're stubborn, oh, you're ignorant, oh, you're arrogant, all these things, and I would be anything that you call me as long as the youth looked it up. Selassie, you know. So this African dude, right? He got everybody like amped. He like Africa this, Africa that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't care where you from, homie. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, I don't think that because you come out of Africa that you is above anyone or beneath them by that. But to hold that you got some ancient, you know what I mean, theory that is going to uplift the human race beyond its shadow of what it is to me ludicrous. And if you ever have anything to say to me, come see me. Ain't hard to find. I wrote this joint long time ago, and I ain't got my glasses. I can't find them. So hopefully I can get through this. Yo, can you hold on for 1 second? So that's my brother. I'm gonna try to spit this joint out real quick, and then I'm gonna hit it back to y'all on another joint. You know, we're gonna keep it popping out. We back in school full time. You know what I'm saying? On the 19th, and it's gonna be quite hectic. So I'm trying to put these joints out. And again, shouts out to France, Germany. Shouts out to Canada, even if it is you who is checking on me. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to North America. Shouts out to Africa, and big shout out to anybody who got the truth in them heart and they want a little water. You know what I mean? I'll sprinkle you. So this joint is called Africa. Africa, out of her womb all nations come, out of her breast all the world is fed. Like any great resource, people want the food but do not want to do the work. That's like taking one step forward and three back. Now what is that worth? Africa, out of her harmony all we can hear is terror and genocide. From her breath comes the judgment of the earth. Lightning, ground shaking, whirlwind, tidal waves, Africa. Her children have been split from Congo to the Euphrates rivers. Look into the sky never brought food out of the earth. Life being a living hell even from birth. For all those who disrespect her, you are cursed. This is Africa. Let no man from any race come down as God himself but the line of Judah, even knowing that Judah is in the heart of all flesh, Africa. Let the land of your birth fill your energy. Let all those that follow death die and be reborn. Africa. Let Amanti, Ra, Ro, Elohim, Jah, one living God, Allah, walk the earth from Duta's peak all the way to Tanit, showing to light what is known as the kingdom of Jah-ras-tafari, Africa. 3 times 3,000 steps across waters with faith, and one day we could walk, even in days as faith was in the days that Red Seas was crossed. Moses, Africa. See this for your children. Africa, open now and now. I can't tell you the day, but I do know the time. Just because you spill blood on the earth does not make the oil flow faster. We know that this Babylon is flirting with disaster. Why do you feel the void of time marking earth? Burnt homes of villagers at the ends gives no one more earth. One heart full of love to those that are fighting not just for the land but for their lives. Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.